Elicitation is one of the fundamental aspects of the communicative classroom. If we don't elicit, then we go back to the old days where the teacher had all the knowledge, he was the jug, and the students were just the recipient of that knowledge. They were the mug, so the jug and the mug. But we know that effective learning happens when we're able to connect new knowledge to prior knowledge and experience. It's like a chain of knowledge. We need something to hook new knowledge onto. So that's why we need our students to be involved during the lesson. That's why we need to be asking questions to assess what they already know and what they don't know yet, and how we can connect what we're teaching to their prior knowledge and prior experience. The relationship between elicitation and CCQs is quite clear. Both involve asking questions. And a lot of the time, both involve asking the right questions, how we can lead our students to either show us that they've understood something we've just taught through CCQ, or how we can lead our students to sharing knowledge and experience that's connected to what we're teaching in our lesson through eliciting. There are a few similar aspects between elicitation and concept checking. Both are fundamental to the student-centered classroom. Both are absolutely essential if we want to maintain high levels of student engagement throughout our lessons. We want our students' brains to be active, not to be passively receiving information. And both elicitation and concept checking questions help us keeping our students awake, active, and thinking. There are also a few differences. When we think about elicitation, we often think about eliciting words like vocabulary or grammar or rules, but we can also elicit ideas, we can elicit opinions, feelings, memories. So eliciting is broader, quite a lot broader than just concept checking. I think that elicitation is the key to developing the classroom interaction, between the teacher and the students, but also among students altogether. Elicitation is a brilliant way to teach and to check that our students have understood. Elicitation has a lot of purposes. It helps us keep our students engaged, involved, but really from our own selfish perspective as teachers, elicitation is how we can assess what our students already know and what they don't know yet. So I always find that through eliciting, we can identify those knowledge gaps. It's a bit like if you're driving and the road is nice and flat, there are no potholes. But if you find a pothole, well, it should be filled. So that knowledge gap is a bit like a pothole. And through elicitation, we can identify where those gaps are, and means that our teaching is a lot more relevant to our students' needs. And that's one way we can avoid an awful lot of redundant teaching. Elicitation is also essential when we're checking for understanding, because I think we're all guilty, we've all done it. We teach something new and then we go to our students. So we really want all of them to have understood, and we say, that okay? Yes, everybody happy? Is that clear for everyone? Brilliant! But again, we've got no way of knowing that all our students have understood, even if nobody puts their hand up to say, sorry teacher, I didn't get this. So through elicitation, through asking questions and probing questions, so our CCQs, we can check that our students have understood specific aspects of the meaning of the word we've just taught, or the grammatical structure, or the functional phrase or exponent that we have just taught them. So with that elicitation, we'll go back to that old model of everybody okay? Does everybody understand? Great, let's move on. The risk here is that we could be continuing with our lesson when we've got quite a number of students who've got no idea what we've just taught. And then again, that's how we lose our students. So we're much better off knowing that they haven't understood than just plow on regardless. This is why elicitation is absolutely key to checking understanding.